and I went to Salem, Massachusetts today, and we were going mainly to just have a good time. But then we also realized once we got there that it was that weekend where there is no taxes. So we decided to take advantage of that, and we bought a bunch of stuff. I think we probably spent more money than, or bought more things than we ever have in the past, huh?
Sure, yes.
Oh, okay. Well, for me anyway. So
Me too.
That being said, we decided that we were going to do this little video to show off our Witchy Haul to you guys, you know, and just kind of like, you know, share our experience, what we got with you. So to start things off, to kick things off, we got these hats. These cool little witchy hats that are they're kind of cool. I actually saw them in the store and I'm like, I want one of those. So
it's like a sun hat almost.
The only thing is I wanted to wear it for like videos, you know, like moving forward, like wear it for like videos to do like my witching and working stuff. But the only problem is that the thing kind of goes over my eyes and it makes it cast a shadow. But I don't know, maybe it'll be fine. I don't know. So we'll see. I don't know. I have to look and, you know, make sure it's going to work out okay. But, so these are pretty cool, right? So,
yeah.
All right. So what else did we get? Do the t-shirt thing.
So we got this t-shirt. This is our t-shirt.
Yeah. So fun fact. This is a really cool shirt. Witch City, 1692, Salem, Massachusetts. I love it. So Pink got it as a 2XL because that's what fits me. I'm 6'4". She's 5'3". So fun fact.
5'3", that's great. Thank you.
Fun fact. Pink wears all of my clothes, especially like at night. Like that's what she wears to bed. Like she'll throw on one of my t-shirts and like some of my pants, like my pajama pants, you know. And it just looks goofy as hell, but I think she...
Well, there are clothes for one thing, and I share my clothes too. He just, you know, he never takes me up on my offer.
Yeah, you know, there's something about wearing, you know, a pair of her panties that just doesn't like... Yeah. I don't think that's going to work out so well. And I mean, when I'm putting laundry away and I even put one of my arms inside of like your pant legs to turn it right side in, for instance, it's like it barely, my arm doesn't even go through the pant leg because my arm's too big width-wise to even go down the pant leg. It's ridiculous. But anyway, so what else did we get? Like, we got a bunch of stuff back here.
Let's look at some books. Let's do the books
All right,
first.
Books. Oh, cool. Okay. So I actually got most of the books this time because of, you know, the Witch and the Working channel. I like to be able to do research, you know, and add to the knowledge that I already have. So at some point in the near future, I plan on doing a couple of tools. One of them is a Emrys that I'm going to do a program where I build one with you guys. And another one's going to be wands. So I went ahead and I got this book. The Witch's Wand. It's by the Craft, Lore, and Magic. Or sorry, it's the Witch's Wand, the Craft, Lore, and Magic of Wands and Staffs by Alfarian Gwydion MacLear. And I thought it would be cool to get it because to add to my knowledge of what, you know, I mean, it doesn't hurt to go ahead and add to it if there's something I can share with you guys that, you know, that I maybe didn't know. So yeah, so I went ahead and invested in it and got the book. So what else?
Perfect. So this guy.
All right. So you guys know I've been doing these mini spells lately, where I get a spell and I actually do it and I videotape it and I video it and I videotape it. Oh my God! Did I just say that? Did I just date myself? Videotape. I videotape it. Yeah. Holy crap! So I film it and I put it on the, you know, Witch and the Working channel to share with you guys. I don't like make these spells up. I get these spells from books. As a matter of fact, I'm probably going to start putting the name of the book in the description of each of the spells. Like most of them that I've done so far have been from a book called The Crone's Book of Words. It's kind of an older book, but I'm going to start putting them in there. So I decided, since I've been doing a lot of these little spells, when I was at Salem, I decided, heck, I'm going to get some books on some spells too, because I don't all the spells I do, when I work with a coven, we do different things. But when I'm working on my own, I do candle magic. Like, that's my go-to magic. And it's the same thing every time. I just change the color of the candle and the symbols in my energy work. And, whether I'm doing protection, health, healing, something for work, whatever, I just, I use a candle magic. So that being said, I decided that I was going to get a couple of books if I could find some on different spells so that I could get some ideas to do some spells for you guys. So I got this one, for instance, which is Magic When You Need It, 150 Spells You Can't Live Without by Judica Isles. So I thought, how cool, get it, and I go through it and find some spells in here that I think look cool. Like there's one in here, Make an Unwanted Lover Leave. Ooh, interesting. Just in random. Have Your Debts Forgiven. See, these are kind of cool spells I think you guys would probably like. But I'm just going to find some good ones, cool ones I think are cool. And I'll do them. I'll film them. And I'll start putting the books for these things, so that you too can get them and, if you need to.
I think I need that spell with the debts forgiven for this woman that, her name's Heather. And I always get calls for her. Because she gave my number out, but I'm not Heather, so why should I pay her bills? And instead of getting all the calls, right? Why not do a spell for her? so my calls stop, her debts are forgiven, she doesn't have to, give out other people's information, everybody's happy.
Yeah, true. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I think it was funny. There's a couple of books I saw that were actually pretty neat that I was going to get, but then I saw the author on them and I didn't get them because it's actually authors that I'm fighting with right now, so I'm not going to support them.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Alright, so let's see. What about this guy?
Another spell book that that I invested in to share with you guys when I do them. This one's called Spells for Tough Times by Carrie Connor. And this was just so cool because it's kind of thick. I mean, look how thick this thing is. And let's see, I'm just going to open to a random page and just kind of like, let's see. My family keeps bugging me to get married, but I really don't want to yet. There's a spell for that. Just random here. I'm just going to open up another random page. My child is constantly teased at school. Jeez, what kind of spell are they going to do for that? Interesting. Another random page. I'm not happy with my chosen career. And there's a spell for that. So I'm going to go through again. This is kind of like research books. So for those little spell videos I do to kind of like go through and find some creative ones, some decent ones, and act them out. Do them and share them with you guys. So another book we got. What else did we get?
Well, you want to put that book over there.
Okay.
And this guy.
Oh my gosh, another spell book. I'm going to have spells for you guys for like years to come, so we don't have to worry about that.
Well, these are like your only real spell books, right?
Yeah, there's not a whole lot of spell books. There's not. I don't know. The thing is, I've never bought spell books. Oh, you mean me personally?
Yeah, I mean we have a lot of witchy books, but they're not. Really
I've never in my life, except for the Crone's Book of Words that I bought when I was about 18 years old. I've never in my life bought a spell book. I just don't do it because I already do it. I do my own magic. I don't look for spells outside. I know what I need to do and I do it. But in order to find some creativity, in order to find some stuff that I think is just outside the box, in other words, like I just can't do, show you guys like my spells like all the time because it's just the same stuff. I do this. I'm set in my ways. So I decided, like I said, to get some extra, ideas, basically. So this one's called 1001 Spells, the complete book of spells for every purpose. And this is cool. It's actually a hardcover book. Again, really thick. Look at that. It's like, geez. And just turning, all right, spell number 281 for a safe and easy delivery at full term. I guess for like if you're pregnant. Just another random turn of the page.
Oh, I could have used that one.
A candle circle with friends to send healing and wishes to someone in distress. And this one, I mean, there's 1,001 spells in this. So another turn of the page, just random. A starless night ritual for letting go of guilt, whether warranted or not. And there's these cool little spells in here. And again, I just think I'm just getting it because I think it's cool if I did them in the future and showed them to you guys. I think that it's like I've been doing basically. I think it's a cool way to introduce you guys to to different magics. So yeah, and like I said, in these spells going forward, I'm going to start putting the book I got them from in the description, so that if you ever want to, you can get the book and find your spells that you might want to do. So what else did we get?
I guess we could start off with pentagram. I went to pentagram. I didn't get much from there, to be honest. I got some hibiscus because I ran out.
The pentagram store.
And a leaf outside the store that I really thought was cool.
A leaf. Let me see that. Oh wow, that looks really good.
Yeah.
It's kind of like tipped, like fire, like flames or something.
I give that to my mother nature. I always
that's cool.
when I find like really cool like leaves, I put it where she is. So.
And you got hibiscus flowers?
Yep, I needed some. So.
Do you know what you're going to use them for?
That usually is for like teas or love magic and yeah.
Love magic.
Find it. Yeah. I don't know. I guess the next is the Village Silversmith I went to, and I actually have a lot of crystals, more than I can. At some point, it's going to be like I'm going to have to give away crystals because I buy too many of them. So I've decided I could either give away my crystals or just stop buying them.
You got a lot.
So I do. I have a lot of crystals, but so I bought some ones that I could use actually. One is chrysanthemum. So I'm going to say that 10 times fast. Let's see if I can get this to focus on it. There we go. So it's got a really cool pattern to it. And yeah, I don't have any of this. So it's like a palm stone. It's really cool. It's kind of like a black and white and gray tie-dye. It's like if tie-dye existed in black and white TV times. It's really a cool stone. And it's like, let's see. Chrysanthemum stone helps individuals move past limitations so their goals and projects can get completed. Sounds like the perfect stone for somebody who's ADHD like me. So, great.
There you go.
And then this one is just one that I don't have. I have like every single stone pretty much in heart shape. And so this one I don't have. It's like an angel aura. And I have little crystal balls of angel aura. But this one right here, I don't have the heart-shaped one, which is this.
Yeah.
And yeah, let's see. It's really pretty. I know that these are very electrical driven. They have a lot of electricity in them. And they're just really pretty. And they're very powerful because they get a little electricity in them. They're quartz. Quartz tends to be the most powerful. You know, some people will disagree with that, but they do have the most electric in them. So Aura quartz crystals are wonderful tools used in healing world. Quartz is generally in a high vibrational stone that resonates deeply with the upper chakra and amplifies the energy of the metals used in its coating process. Each type of aura quartz has a different meaning associated with them and resonates the chakra of their respective colors.
Very cool.
Perfect. So yeah, really cool. So that was it for the stones.
That could have been a lot worse.
It could have been. Let's see. And then I went to a place called Hacks, which I love Hacks. It's one of my favorites, actually. So there's a couple stores that I really wanted to go to. I wanted to go to Crowhaven Corner, and I wanted to go to Hacks, Omen, and Enchanted, and I went to all of them. He thinks we were just going down there for the day, but I knew about the tax-free shopping.
She sold me
and
she had sold me it where we're gonna get lunch right away, and I was like, okay, I'm there. Yeah. So we went and we get tax-free here, anyways. We live in New Hampshire, but I mean, if we can do it in Mass, that's good too. Right.
But anyway, I digress. So we went to Hacks, And I got a bunch of these really cool powders. Well, one of them is saltpeter, which I actually don't have any saltpeter. I haven't had saltpeter in a long time, so I got some saltpeter.
I think that's a myth, by the way.
What?
About if you put saltpeter in food, that it makes you go impotent, or
It is not a myth.
It makes it where you can't get a hard on.
It's not a myth. The military actually does it too.
I don't know.
Makes them angry. Makes them focused. But yeah, saltpeter. Good stuff to have.
You're not gonna.
Good stuff to have.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
Don't
put that anywhere near me.
It's in a glass.
I actually use saltpeter too, but I mix it with incense to make it burn better.
Yeah. So this one, these are just ritual incense. The rest of them, I've got ritual incense for glamour spells. Weave a glamour around you, so that's good. I don't know. There we go. And then I have forbidden fruit. This one was the coolest one. I really liked this one. So it's get what they say you can't have. So I'm excited to use that one. And the other one I have here is Guardian Angel. So I plan on doing Guardian Angel work actually next month. And I'm going to be using some of this for it. So I'm excited about that. And then Happy Home. Bless and sanctify your home. So yeah, so those were the powders I got. And I think back and I'm like, oh, I should have got the full moon one, but I have so much full moon stuff.
What are you gonna do?
Whatever, right? I'm not gonna use it. So, are the rest of them mine that I purchased?
Probably.
Yeah.
Why don't we just start bringing them forward? Let's see them.
All right. Oh, this I planned. This is actually silver.
What? Hold on. What is that? Show that to them.
It's silver. It's like plated silver.
Oh, how
and
cool.
I'm actually gonna charge it on the next full moon.
Oh, very cool.
And I got that at Enchanted, and that is Lori Cabot's store. So it doesn't matter how many times I go to Salem. And it's kind of like off the beaten path, this store.
Yeah, it is.
And
it's separated from everything
yeah.
else. You have to actually, it's over by the harbor, so.
Yeah, like I know where the stores are, but I'm so bad with direction that it's constantly like, where is the store? And I'm looking for it. But I'll find it and I'll go, and I always buy something from it. Like I got his Chrononos from there. I really like this store. I always get something from there. So yeah, so I got this, and then I got a couple other things. I got a little bell.
I didn't even know you got this stuff.
Yeah, so I got a little bell. And I don't actually have a bell. So, not a waste of money.
I got a bell on my
yeah.
altar.
I mean, there's no room for a bell. So I have
Yeah.
a, what do you call it? A chime that I use, but this it's just so I have one. So, and then a little old key, which is going to go in my chimes.
All right.
And then the biggest thing I got from there is actually from Penny Cabot, which is Lori Cabot's daughter, and
Yeah,
it's
this is cool.
this protection bottle. And it's got, I think that's Lori's hair because it's dark. It's like raven black, and there's hair and all kinds of fun herbs
That's
and
super cool.
crystals.
Yeah.
And it's really dressed up really wild and crazy and beautiful. And that's for protection. It says, witch's hair protection shall come to all.
Yeah, that's really cool.
So that's going right on my altar, as if I have room for it. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I will put it on my altar because I think that's really cool.
Very cool.
And then I went to Crowhaven Corner, which is Lorelai's store. And I love Lorelai. And so I try and buy something from there all the time as well. So I got a witch's ball, but it's different because it's a little Piggly Wiggly. And he's flying. And he's so cute. And he's going right over my altar.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually put a hook in the ceiling And
the cool thing about this is all the proceeds to these witches' ball go to a animal shelter.
Oh, how cool.
Is what I've been told, and I'm a big fan of pigs. I find them to be so majestic.
Yeah.
Some people wouldn't. Like, so majestic that I don't eat any pork or anything like that. Like, I refuse to eat a pig. Like, it would be like eating a human to me. And so I could never do it. And I just love them so much. And he's got a little tail. And wings and everything. I just love everything about this little guy. I think I'm going to name him. I haven't come up with something yet, but yeah. He's going right above my altar. But yeah, that was from Crowhaven Corner. And I don't know. It's my favorite box.
You just went to town. We were like walking around like total tourists, man. Like, which we kind of...
No, wait, he had a map, right? And I'm like, what are you doing with a map? We look like total tourists. Like, I've been there like a million times. I know where these stores are. And he's like, you gotta go this way. And I'm like, I didn't even notice he had a map halfway through it. And I'm like, what is he talking about? Why does he keep saying that? Why does he keep stopping and looking at a piece of paper?
That's because I'm a dork.
A freaking map, man.
Because I'm a total nerd.
Put that away. Like,
I'm a total nerd, man. I was like sitting there. I was like walking up to people. I'm like, excuse me, can you tell me where this is?
He has this thing too, right? Like, he doesn't have to be afraid of him, but he's like, what, 6'4", right? People will be walking behind him and he'll go huddle in the corner so they can get by. Like, ooh, and then I'm like, what are you doing? And then he's like, what?
Well, yeah, because
like, what are you doing?
Because I'm in their way. I was like, I gotta, I subside. I subside. I just kind of move out of the way, because then I step on people, and then I gotta. And if I step on them, then I gotta go wash my shoe off and everything else.
Yeah, so.
Is that everything?
I think that's everything.
Wow.
I think.
But that was pretty crazy. I mean, that was quite a bit of stuff. Well, you bought a lot of stuff. I was.
He
good.
got books. He focused a lot on the books.
I was thinking of you guys. Honestly, I was thinking of you guys the entire time I was there. I was basically in my head was, what can I do for the Witch in the Working community to teach or whatever in that sense. And that's why I bought mostly a lot of spell books, because I like I said, I realized a lot of you really like the little spells I've been doing. So I thought, let me find some more, that I can just do it from, for like I said, years to come. I might have, 500 or 600 spells on that channel in the next couple of years. Who knows?
Yeah.
But all right. Yeah. Cool. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Like I said, we just wanted to share these things with you. Thought it would be neat. So we will catch you guys next video, right?
Yes, definitely.
Love you guys.